Hey everyone, Matt here from LevelSave.com, and I'm here with Gregg Hargrove. He's one of the co-founders for Renegade Kid. I've been seeing at the show. I've seen the Cult County and Moon Chronicles. Tell us a little about Moon Chronicles.
Well, Moon Chronicles is a game that we put out about 5 years ago on the DS, and we really enjoyed the content, and we really wanted to make it something that could progress on, but it didn't go that way, and the publisher didn't want to do anything with it, so we had to sit on it for a few years, and then the publisher's rights finally kind of dwindled out, and we were able to get it back. So now we wanted to bring it to the 3DS. We wanted to remaster it and reintroduce it to the people with the idea that after that was reintroduced, then we would start with some new content.
So yeah, I have an article up on the site where I talk about how the first episode is coming out in a few months, right?
The first episode will be out probably next month in May.
All right, so yeah, Moon was one of the most highly regarded first-person experiences on the DS. I mean, I remember when it first came out, I would read review after review being like, these guys get it, they know how to do a first-person experience on a handheld, which is really difficult to nail down, especially the control scheme. The control scheme for this, how would you describe that?
Well, on this particular version, we have more than one control scheme. Obviously, we've got the two thumb action, we've got the claw and the stylus action, which I particularly like. That was the traditional one that we used before. Obviously, that was a bit of a nod to Metroid. When we decided to do the first Dementium, that was the control scheme that we saw, that we liked. We knew we could do it. We thought that was great, and it was as close to a mouse and a keyboard as possible. And if you play it now, you can even tell that is much more responsive and quick. And when you're in trouble, it's like, oh, get me out of here, and it goes a lot quicker than trying to use the thumbs. Although it also utilizes the Circle Pad Pro, which, in my opinion, as far as using the thumbs, that's the way to go, because you've got the nice responsiveness of that second analog stick.
I see you mentioned Dementium. Folks, if you want to play a really creepy game for the 3DS, or I mean the DS, see if you can get your hands on it. You won't be able to sleep for at least a couple days. Another game I wanted to talk about was Cult County, which was announced a few months ago. Where'd you get the idea for this one?
Well, again, the first game that we did was Dementium, and then Dementium 2. That one is also kind of tied up with publishers and the publishers' right to sequels and spin-offs. And we really like the genre. That was the genre we started with. It's kind of something that the fans wanted to see again. And we just got tired of waiting. We decided we wanted to do something new. We're from Texas. My roots are actually from West Texas, which is where it's set. And I thought it would be a really cool, creepy, barren kind of thing. Because a lot of stuff out there in West Texas, especially because it was an oil boom area, a lot of it's kind of abandoned. A lot of it's kind of decrepit. It's kind of eerie. It's like a modern ghost town. So it's very cool.
Could you give us a little basic rundown on like what the whole concept, like the story of Cult County is, without spoiling, of course? But
well, we won't tell you anything. But you are going into a West Texas town to find your sister, who you've lost contact with, and you need to tell her that your mother is deathly sick. And so you drive there, and as you get there, a giant sandstorm hits, kills your car, which is typical horror story kind of stuff. I'm now abandoned in a town I am slightly unfamiliar with. And as you start looking around for help fixing your car and finding your sister, you find out that the town has been taken over by a creepy little cult. And as you progress, you find out that how deep it goes, how more and more of the town has actually been really taken over, and whether or not it's just crazy people or whether it gets supernatural, I don't know. It can go anywhere. But it's supposed to get creepier and creepier the further you go.
We'll have to wait and see on that. Do you have a specific release window planned for Cult County?
Well, if the Kickstarter succeeds,
Yes, they're on Kickstarter right now. Go check it out.
please. If the Kickstarter succeeds, then it's scheduled to come out in a year. So next May, the first episode will come out, and then over the summer and into the fall, the rest of the episodes will come out. And there'll be about 5 episodes in all.
And what platforms is Cult County going to be planned for?
It's going to be for Wii U, Steam, PC, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, Vita, and X1.
Alrighty. Well, you heard it here. Cult County should be, fingers crossed, I'm really hoping it gets funded on Kickstarter. Should be available in about a year if you want to scare your pants off while you play a video game. I know I love doing it. I'm guessing you love doing it.
Love it.
Nothing like being scared in an interactive world. So yet again, Matt here from LevelSave.com with Gregg.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you enjoy the rest of your show.
Thanks, you too.